That recent decision carried more weight than it seemed at the time. It may have not been easy. It may have required you to walk away, to say no, or to choose a path that felt uncertain. But it aligned with your values. See, clarity often comes after the choice is made, and you trusted your own understanding. You honored what felt right rather than what felt comfortable. That is what makes the decision powerful. There was this moment placed before you, a quiet crossroad where no one stood to judge you. No voice would have condemned you, and no consequence would have immediately followed had you chosen otherwise. The path of ease was open. The path of silence was also available. And the path of self-interest would have gone unnoticed. And yet you did not take it. You chose what was right. Not because it was convenient, and not because it benefited you, but because it aligned with who you are when no one is watching. That is the difference. There are many who act with integrity when eyes are upon them, but very few who remain faithful in the hidden place, where character is not displayed but revealed. You understand something deeper. You understand that even if the world were to excuse you, your own spirit would not. You understood that even if no one held you accountable, the truth still would. As it is written in Proverbs chapter 11, verse 3, the integrity of the upright shall guide them. You are guided, not by pressure, but by principle. There was an easier way out. You saw it clearly. You could have walked away. You could have justified it. You could have told yourself that it did not matter. But you did not betray your word, because to you, your word is not something that you give lightly. It is something that you live by. As it is written in Luke chapter 16, verse 10, he who is faithful in what is least is faithful also in much. And he who is unjust in what is least is unjust also in much. And this was your proving ground. It may have seemed small to others. It may have gone unnoticed by many. But in truth, it was weighty. Because small decisions are the seeds of great destiny. You passed a test that was not designed to expose you, but to refine you. And the one who stood to be affected by your decision, whether they spoke it or not, already sensed who you were. They recognized something rare. A person who does not bend when it is easy to bend. A person who does not fold when no one would blame them for doing so. A person who does not change depending on who is watching. That kind of character cannot be faked. It is felt. As it is written in Psalms chapter 15, verse 4, in whose eyes a vile person is despised, but he honors those who fear the Lord. You held your ground, even when it cost you. And that is why this moment matters more than you realize. Because life is not built on grand gestures alone. It is built on quiet decisions made in moments no one else sees. You have proven something, not to the world, but to yourself, that you are consistent. You are grounded. That you are not governed by circumstance, but by conviction. And that kind of person cannot be shaken. I'd like to end this message off with a parable. A blacksmith once forged two identical blades. Both were placed into the fire. Both were struck by the hammer. Both were shaped with equal care. But when the time came, he took one blade and tested it against the stone. At the first impact, it chipped. The second blade, however, endured the strike. It rang with a clear, unwavering sound. The apprentice asked, "Master, they were made the same. Why did one fail?" The blacksmith replied, "One only looked strong while it was being shaped. The other became strong when it was tested." The lesson: it is easy to appear honorable when there is nothing at stake. But true character is revealed when you are given the chance to compromise and choose not to. The decision you made was not just a moment. It was a declaration of who you are. And in time, that quiet integrity will open doors that force never could. For a life built on truth may be tested, but it will never collapse. And that's it for this message. I'd like to thank everybody who made it to the end of the video. I'm truly honored by your support. If this message resonated with you at all, please consider dropping a comment, giving me some feedback, hitting the like button, and subscribing. It's been Chris and Nisty, and until next time, take care, and God bless you.